Good evening, everyone. A sec, I don't know why the chat window is like that. It's weird. That is very weird. Okay, I will fix that someone else. We'll go without on-screen chat today. OBS had an update. Hopefully that's not what broke it. And don't worry, I can see the chat. I am using a different window for it. It's just the on-stream one. So today we will drive this magnificent, beautiful sounding, very good to feel driving, awesome supercar, which is an LMP2 plus car instead of GT3, and absolutely not belong here. But so what? It's not my decision to make it overpowered and easy to drive. We were here yesterday fighting with the snappiness and the snappiness. One thing I will try is to soften the front springs. This will make the car oversteer a bit, but I will drive it on the front bump stops more and maybe try less rake. But try. I was thinking about it and okay. Like that. Worth a try. Also softening the dampers. Like using more fast and let's reload it again. So using more of the fast. Wait, still have some dampening, but a bit more forgiving to drive. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Oh my god, this sound. It sounds so good. I love it. Hey Skirt! Haven't seen you for a while on the live stream. How are you on this lovely day? Homesick. That's a good one about the races. Yeah. Also, I have a lot of chances to crash the car every time before going back to the pits. Just make sure I disabled the... Okay, multiplayer only. I can crash the car as much as I want. Great. Oh, I see. And why are you homesick? Are you on a holiday or just went to somewhere? Or you are sick at home? I hope you are rather homesick, not sick at home. Okay, these changes made it a bit less snappy. But let's drive a few more laps before I judge anything. Oh, well, bless you then. Still valid? By the way, Avatar, this is... I think it was you. As to why am I driving TC2 at 2 yesterday. Ferrari has very decent TC. It's not overreacting like the others. So it's viable to use higher secondary TC and higher primary. And I can feel at my feet the TC is kicking in, and yet it's still sliding a bit. I don't judge yet. I drive a few more laps. Maybe even lower the TC1 and increase the TC2, because I can use a bit less aggressive interruptions. I mean, more interruption, but less sensitive. Because TC1 is the sensitiveness, like how soon the TC kicks in, and TC2 is the amount, how much it kicks in. Yeah, there was some rotation there. Not as bad as it was with flat tires, but definitely not good on tires. There too, some of on throttle sliding. By the way, the car drives a bit better now with this softening. I may try to soften it a bit more, like minimum anti-roll bars, and give it back some of the rear grip with more rear camber. That damn curb. Ah, that's not the car's issue, that was my skill issue.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Okay, one more lap. Let's try like TC4 and this corner. TC1 at 3. Still kicks in. TC2 at 4. Yeah, it's kicking in. Okay, 5 and 4. Good, I could feel it's kicking in, but it's still over rotated. But now it was not kicking in that much. 5 and 5 maybe? Wrong button. No. On most cars, TC1 is the sensitivity and TC2 is the amount, but theoretically some cars like the 992 Porsche and Audi have, according to the dash, TC lateral and TC longitudinal. So TC1 is lateral, basically sliding, and TC2 is basically wheel spin, like where it gets the data. But well, it's a good question that they couldn't do implemented that or not. Sadly, I haven't found any info and could not really find the difference. Hey Zushi, you're welcome. I am using DLSS because it looks better on stream, but I used to use the T8 Gen 5 and I'm on 150% pixel density with the Quest 3 on, of course, maximum render as in the driver and 120 Hz, but I have a decently beefy GPU as 2080 Super. So back to the TC topic, those cars should have that kind of TC, but I think they have the, like every car who has TC2 has the same sensitivity and cut. Also, you can see like when you change, it says traction control cut. Hey Astro, how are you on this lovely day? By the way, as all my decent ideas, I had this softening the front and trying to get the balance back somehow during going to work with my bicycle. It's funny that I tend to think about setups even then.
We're not making personal fastest now.
But I like to do setups, it's fun. Okay, let's drive a bit more. Maybe make a proper lap. So it does not snap, so try like 56 brake bias. Okay, it does snap now. 56.6 maybe. Okay, it's pretty good on that curve. Oops. Okay. 56.6 is a bit too much. Still valid. Overshot. Try to get back some speed with doing a V-shape. I mean pace. Speed. Well, speed is pace, but okay. Thank you, Astro. I had a decent day. Yeah, it was fine. Nothing serious. Usual job, doing job, and like calm day. Nothing special. Honda TC 2 at 11. No idea. Usually when you see very high second TC and very low first TC is that like some people like the Aston like that, for example, is that they don't want the sensitivity, but when the TC kicks in, it does kicks in a lot. What was it? 4 and 5 and 4, I guess. Let me check. Looks like I got the goldfish memory from Limburgs. 5 and 4, okay. Yep, 5, 4, ABS 4. Breakbacks is like decent like that. Okay, I say the less front anti-roll bars, so make it even. I should not increase the rear camber, but meh. That's a hard call. Like, fronts are fine. We can use a bit of symmetricity. But the rear rights are already like, let's do one click. Because I made the front, the mechanical balance to the front a bit. And I would like to get it back. But there's not really any way. Like, rears are soft already, super soft. We can try, let's check the bump stops in the Motec. Yeah, 3080 Super is fine. I was on a normal 3080 for a long time. I only changed to 4080 due to stream. I wanted to do 120 Hz, but with 90 Hz, I had a respectably nice and enjoyable quality on my VR. So yeah, 3080 is more than capable. Back to the topic. Front dampers are pretty picky, so I will decrease them. This will make the front even softer, so less reactive. That's good. I like that. And I wanted to check the front bump stops. We are riding on them quite a lot, which is not a good thing. But we have enough front grip already, so I won't lower them. I mean, increase them, so not using them that much. Although I will make them a bit softer, so they have a less steep curve of activation. Other than that, the setup felt decent. Let's try that changes on the tires, like how much I am eating the tires and how it feels. Hey Hanko, hey Mitha. Optimal tire temps are 75 to 95, and they work between 65 and 105 without issue. You start to get issues above and below that range, and the pressures are 26 to 27. Optimal pressures are high. 26 is like usually when I do my setups, I try to make the peaks to 27 in the corners. So if like on Kota, after the first sector, at the hairpin, before the very long back straight, it's fine that at the exit you go over 27 because it's actually better in the straight. You get more straight line speed with higher PSIs. if it cools back enough during the rest of the track. So 27 max in the cornery parts of the track. And I set the peak there with Motec. Using Motec here, if you see, like I had a slightly going over 27 at the end of the lap. But since that leads to a straight, they have time to cool down to respectable levels. The rears were a bit higher, so I will actually decrease the rear pressures by 1 click. You are welcome. Oh, we are set up with I think I could. Yeah, yeah, sure. Not now. I will have to make some notes and think about it, but I can. Like explain the things I wrote in the Steam. That's actually a good idea because I have these questions repetitively recently. But I'm glad people are trying and experimenting. I mean, experiencing VR because it's awesome. I love VR. Also, I really hope that Kunos will make AC Evo as good as they say in VR aspect, and of course hopefully the sim will be very good in every other aspect. I don't have bad dreams. I know it will be weird at the first year, like full of bugs, but having mid expectations at worst, well, at worst I will get disappointed, but hopefully I will get like a positive surprise. Yeah, sure, I will do it. Okay, I had a lot of understeer there, that's weird. Tires are still flat, so a bit there. I will increase the brake bias by 2. Okay, TC helps. I could feel it was activating and it was definitely keeping the car on the course I wanted to have it. So it only gives as much rotation as I would like to get. Slight understeer there at entry, but it's fine. Okay, it did not instantly kill me on the white stuff. That's good. Let's do a few more laps for checking the tire wear. Okay, let's put back the brake by just one click, because I was getting some understeer during trail braking. Now it snaps a bit. Come on. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Where did you were? I guess you were at the capital city. Which is, well, at least the nice parts are very nice. I usually don't like big cities, but I appreciated the beautiful part of Budapest. Also, I'm glad that you enjoyed your time here. Also, it's a beautiful country. One thing I really miss is very, very big hills. For multiple reasons, I love to cycle. And hills are fun. Also, I love to do photos and touring, like hiking. And hills are fun. But I'm not complaining, we have a lot of water, like lakes, rivers, you should have seen my hometown. It's down south, Page, at the foot of Hill Mechek. Beautiful little town, well, middle-sized town. Little to other countries, but here it's a state capital. Or county capital, not state. That city has a lot of like 1,000 years old Rome time stuff and Turkish stuff, and since it was not flooded ever, the middle of the town is still has all the old stuff. Also, we have good rallies there in the hills. Mechek rally, I think it was even, I would not say WRC, but FI held big races there back then when Lancia Integrales were running. I do remember them. And of course, this track. Although I never been on Hungaroring in real life, I've seen it from a plane. I've been next to it, but it was empty. One thing I will try is increase the ride height just a tiny bit. Sometimes it makes wonders. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Thank you. Okay. Please don't consistently slow. As far as I know, no HUD works. Someone told me there's a way to make... Could it be you? I don't know. There's a way to make browser windows work, like chat. And that way some overlays. But I did not do that, so you can pin stuff in the Oculus VR. Oh my god, that snappiness. Could I try one higher ABS? Let's try it. 5. So as far as I know, it won't work. Unless there's a browser extension, then you have a chance to make it work, but the normal one won't. Oops. I think I will tune back even lower the rear camber and give some front spring back. See how that will make the car handle. But let's finish this lap. PTC ABS 5 helps. ABS 5 definitely helps.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap.
No, I am using an external USB capture card, and it's plugged into a laptop, which has an RTX GPU, which can do the encoding pretty well. Zushi, maybe with SteamVR, but I am like 90% sure it would not work with Oculus VR, because Oculus VR does not support anything else, just like one running app. But maybe I don't know if it has an Oculus VR extension. Maybe you can pin it. Don't know. Okay, yeah, that's... I definitely felt that. Definitely going to make the rear tires suffer a bit less, increase the front wheel rate, and I said like 2 clicks of brake bias and 5 ABS. Also, I still had like bit high rear left temps. I mean pressures. Decrease that. Oh my god, my temps are hot. For like brake ducts free. Okay, let's do a few more laps. With the shitbox. Oh, okay. Hello, Tobias. Yeah, that could be like you camp in things, and yeah, the issue is like, yes, as you said, you have to move it every session to its places, and it's a bit weird. Let me check. 43 according to that, and the encoding latency is around 555. Yeah, 557. Those damn dips. Luckily, it's not bad at 90, and almost you don't. Basically, you don't even feel it at 120. Also, that dip is weird. I have pretty low headroom there. That's weird. Supposed to have better FPS. My yeah, that's weird. Oh, I was on the desktop. Okay, that says yeah. When I'm on not on the desktop, it's better. Yeah, when I bought the 4080, I felt the same. Also, I like the Oculus Link is, I think, is better on performance, and it's just once you set it up, it's easier to use. Also, the mirror, the Oculus Link mirror is awesome. Like, I am streaming with that, and as you can see, it gets the motion information from the headset, and it does stabilize. Like, when I do these small movements, let me check. Like now I am wiggling my head quite a lot. Now I am wiggling more. I'm wiggling back, like up and down, and it's kind of smooth, and that's very good for VR, I guess. I hope. I got a few compliments that my VR streams are one of the best they've seen. Like it's smooth and not jarring. The FOV is great. Did work a lot to make it work. That's for sure. Oops. Yeah, that was my issue too, and that's why I tried to make it smooth. There's a smoothing in the Oculus mirror. It gets the info, like the movement info, back on with the link from the headset, so the sensors, and use that to stabilize. Like you can set. It has a two-stage stabilization. One is basically like what I showed, those wigglings. It almost like you don't even move your head. So it fixed that with like you can set how much crop you want, and it basically does a software stabilization, like moving which part of the screen it shows, like which part of the like it crops, and the crop window is moving on the render screen. And then there's this panning stuff which makes it more fluid, and also like when I rotate my head it still keeps it level. It just crops into the screen, like you can see the black bars when I rotate my head a lot. Hey Jensen, sorry I was talking. This is the same kind of image stabilization as GoPro does. Like I can crop a lot and I could move around a hell of a lot before you even start to get any kind of stabilization. But like when I start to crop, I start to lose FOV. So there's a balance between how much I can and want to crop, and basically ended up with this settings which I'm using now. I can show it to you if you want. Just not as easy. Can I move? Come on. Okay. I can see it. Sorry, I have to rob your Steam VR. So these are the parameters. These makes the magic, and if I increase the crop margin, let me give you back the screen. So if I increase the, like it was here somewhere, if I increase the crop margin, it starts to, but I can make the dead zone huge, and now I am moving my head a lot, and it's like, yeah, I am moving my head a lot now, and it's stabilizing. Cool stuff. And we just the push of L button it. reverts back to the saved state, which is saved by pushing the magical S keyboard button. Okay. Do the driving. But I consider that as a compliment that only VR stream you can watch is mine. Okay. Quite a good braking there. A bit wide, but fine-ish. Okay, bumps are a bit less deadly. Still jumped up big one, but okay. But I like how the car drives. Fairly forgiving. Not that twitchy as usually the 296 is. 29 shit. Ferrari 29 shitbox. Too early. Lost a lot of exit speed that way.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Let's drive a few laps to verify. Yes, Tobias, just type in YouTube search that Niki Lauda movie shitbox. It's like 10 seconds and you get it. It's a Ferrari, no, it's a shitbox. Huge gag though. Okay, it's quite like comfortable. Push the car. It just drives itself. It's super forgivingly drives itself. Oops. Reading the chat. Still valid. Yes, that clip is awesome. Okay. Burn them! Burn them! You have to burn all the shitboxers. By the way, how do you like the thumbnail? I hope it's fitting. Fitting how much I love this car. I think I can even increase the caster a bit. Because I'm not getting those snaps except in the long left-hander, but that is not as shallow or like low radius as these last corners. So it's not the caster what makes it snappy there, probably. But it's not snapping now. Probably the front springs helped. Wednesday? Wednesday is today. We will race Donington part at Sunday. Today should have been the Mustang quota with the VMR guys, but due to low attendance, they postponed it by a week. Still valid? What the fuck? Stewards are sleeping. Okay, the car is super easy to push now. Okay, enough driving the race setup. Let's go back to the pits with the best way. Lovely.
Boxes that we have to repair the car.
Lovely. 1:36 on Donington? Don't remember Donington times. Give me a second. Donington GT4. Yeah, 36 is pretty decent time. Like it's a bit above 102%. The challenge Evo. Say goodbye to your rear tires, whatever you do. They overheat and die. That car is a disaster. Like, not kidding. That car is a disaster. No matter what you do. Okay. Tires are still eating, especially on the right side, but they felt balanced. Yeah, the setup feels decent. Let's save it. And I go have a very quick pee before I start to do the quality. So be right back. I am back. Hopefully the... Oh my god. It reshuffles the VR stuff. Usually it... But sometimes it crashes. When it goes offline and comes back, so... Redone the mirror. Hey Pit Viper, haven't seen you on the stream for a while. How are you? So back to the setup meanwhile. Oops. Let's go ham. 12 liters. 14. That's very sad indeed. You should drive more. You have to drive more. God, so many shitbox setups. Thinking I'm fine. Work, cycling, some family stuff, and making setups and YouTube, and a bit less racing recently, but it's fine. Evening shift. Well, at least that's at least when I did those. They were all my workplaces. They were very like quiet and can just they let you work. No one is buzzing around and doing asking stupid things. Yes. Hold on a second. Let me show how I go back to pits with it. This is the way to go back to the pits. Boink. Beautiful. That's how it should be all the time. I hope everyone feel the love I do with this car. Oh my god, it rotates like insane. And it feels like shit. Like, the race setup at least was Ferrari, like in Ferrari terms, was okay. This negative rake setup is negative toe setup is horrible. As always, I hate to drive them. They just feel bad. Yeah, don't try it at home. Okay, I do have fresh tires, that's good. Still a bit low pressure, but let's try push. Push. Overshot a bit. Ouch. Now that I dislocated half of my spine, virtually, luckily. Yeah, Meta, thanks for joining in and have a lovely evening and night. If I forget, please remind me that VR video. But I will make a few notes tomorrow. Thing is, I have so many video ideas in my mind, like doing a full-on ACC tutorial, like what settings you should start with. I mean, game settings, like turning on ideal line, don't use the hot lap mode, blah blah blah. No Pit Viper, it's off-season for most leagues. ERA does the GT4s, which is fun, I like it. But the participation is quite low. I think the next really big race will be GT4 Indianapolis, GT3 and 4 Indianapolis. 4 hours. Multi-driver. My god. Okay, let's try TC3 and 5. So 1 at 3 and 2 at 5. Even low. TC1 at 2. Too much? Three and 5, maybe? See you soon. Thank you so for joining in. As always, everyone is welcome. Yeah, definitely join to ERA. We have, I think we have now 6 splits. Iron, bronze, silver, gold. That's 4, and roulette and diamond for server 1. Yeah, that's 6 splits. So you will find your like similar skill level, but you're pretty fast, so you only have to work on your consistency with the wheel and relearn driving a bit, but I think you will manage. And the ERA is a lovely place. Like, the training sessions are great, training courses. Basically there are 4 basic course and 4 advanced course. On basic course there's like vision, track knowledge, basic controls of the car, like physics controls. And on the advanced, I usually do the advanced. Braking, understeer, oversteer, wedge, balance, and trail braking. And they are like a 20 to 45 minute interactive presentation and an hour of driving after it, like coaching and some simulator GT4 races. And sometimes even more experienced drivers join in because the GT4 thing is fun. Oh yeah, definitely you can feel. You don't have to like anticipate every kind of thing. You can react to feelings of the force feedback. I agree. Okay, well, setup is not bad. We need 1 more liter of fuel or 2 less. Let's go 2 less. And bit more rake, bit less brake bias, and it was 5 and 3 and 5. Yeah. So let's try ABS 3. Tires were bendable. That doesn't matter. No idea. I never drove any gamepad. I have one. I never tried it. Would not dare. Okay, let's hop into the cold session and try to set a few decent laps with this awesome, lovely, super nice LMP2 car, which happened to race in GT3. Should not be here. Okay, one has brake ducts, and according to my experience, we don't need to change the pressure. I think yes. Like I don't move my like I have the force feedback. What is it? Like per car multiplier have, but I don't have to change between tracks. What happens is I have to change when there's a big change in caster. Like with some cars you cannot run mass caster because you will lift your inner rear tire during very shallow hairpin corners with deep rear braking, and less caster means less strong FFB due to smaller trail. Also, if you start with a lot of fuel, the FFB is heavier because you have much more weight. So I tend to lower it a bit during the beginning of endurance sessions and increase it a bit during the race. But apart from that, it's the force feedback is same-ish for all the tracks. But I have a very good wheelbase, so it always feels natural. Hopefully we didn't lose pressure there. No idea. honestly. I do know that some tracks are bumpy and less bumpy, like Valencia, for example, is so smooth. The damper chart is just a spike. You don't have bumps there. And of course, like Alton Park is super bumpy. But Hungaroring is usual. Hey limbs, nope. I do not. I am doing this for popular demand. And let me show how I go. Oh, I cannot. That was the previous session. I will show you how I go back to the pit. That tells everything how much I love the shoebox. By the way, how are you on this lovely day? No, I did not. I was forced to do this. So why am I sitting in a different position now? Okay. Much better. It's not my fault that people like this hitbox. Also, Limburgs, why do you care? You will forget it in 5 minutes. With your LFM. Okay. Compared to a Ford, half a second slower. But I'm half a second slower with most of the cars compared to the Ford. Like Aston is a bit less. The Ford just fits me like a glove. I love it. Next season will be fun. Oops. It's funny that making a Ferrari 2.9 shit setup is about making it less jarring to drive, while other cars it's keeping it decent to drive, like they are decent to drive by default, and just making them fast on that track. While in this shitbox it starts with making it less annoying. Yeah, and the understeer stang is the biggest and chunkiest. Well, the Beamer is bigger, but the Mustang feels bigger and fatter. Big fat horse. Oops. Well, at least we know it's forgiving. Braking like an idiot. Yeah, the race setup in shitbox terms feels decent. Almost feels as decent as a proper car normally. or half finished setup. Okay, let's try to do a proper lap. Make sure to drive a proper car and not this one. You switched to the Mac, right? I think. Just a sec. So someone wrote something, but I'm concentrating. Fucking thing even drives off-road. Okay. Let's go back to the pit. Lovely. That's how you go back to the pits with a shitbox. You don't keep it alive. You have to kill it with fire. The Mac is a bit better. Not much. Hello? Are you angry at me? I think I killed my engine. Okay. Okay. You can go fuck off. Yeah, Pit Viper is our like resident controller alien. He is driving like 101% with a controller. I can try to make a flip the car setup. Should I? Okay, we will try to flip it in that right-hander. So we need all the grip on the left, 0 grip on the right. Okay, a lot of anti-roll bars. Let the right bounce back. And the left one should not move. And we need high right height, 0 wing. I don't know if that would help, but make it a bit right steery. Okay, let's try it. Flip the car setup. So I never drove an abomination like this. it turns faster to left than right. think you cannot flip this shitbox. Oh my god, this... Oh, it understeers to the right and oversteers to the left. Okay. Oh, it wants to turn left. That's very weird feeling. Oh, whoa. Boink. Okay. You don't need a front arrow anyways. You don't need track. Okay. Okay, I need some TC and ABS. I don't think it will sweep that. Let's see. Whoa, not even close. This thing is a menace. Oh, oh. Oops.
We have to repair the car.
Oops. My bad. But I will definitely do a Porsche flip the car setup. I mean Porsche GT4. That thing has a tendency to flip. Like there were 3 flips last Sunday. Hilarious. Just maximize on it, like make it bouncy. Well, Avatar is still you has the... Do you? Or Renadas? I don't remember which of you have the most hot lap time. Kurt has the Mori contracts. North 24 Racer has a few very good lap times. And you too, quite a lot. So let me move back my rotate encoders. They were all around. Are still low pressure, so I'm not pushing it super hard, just sort of driving fast-ish. Fast in my terms, which is mediocre. Oh yeah, I know. I'm not fast at Imola. Maybe one day. Also, he posted a very good lap time, so he deserves it. Definitely deserves it. Oops. Hey Nick! How are you? We don't have loud cars today, so won't disturb your missus. We only have this coffee grinder. Fart machine. Like it's a shit box. Shit and fart is very close, so. How are you on this lovely evening? Okay, decent black. I don't know. I just wanted something simple. And I remember that other colors looked weird in the sunset photos. While white is pretty easy to correct in Photoshop, in case I want to correct it a bit. And it's like a super boring color, so no one drives it. Some would argue it's not even a color. Okay, it will be fine. Just have to crush it. Oh, I mean, send it back to the pit. Oh, I wasn't seeing. Oh, I accidentally crashed it. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not. And Wally. Boink, boink. I don't think I can go to 42, but let's see. Oops. Turn off the ignition. She's awake. Right when I'm not driving a good sounding car. So you could show her what a good pork is. Snippy. Snippy snappy. Snapbox. Damn, negative toward the rear is horrible to drive. Very snappy. And fast, sadly. But it kills your tires, so luckily it's not the way to go anymore. I need pressure. Oh my god. Hey there. What's up? No idea. Never did that. So I don't know. I think it should be written in the FAQ somewhere. No idea. Maybe someone in the chat can answer, but I did not race much in LFM. And definitely not did any custom livery. I even raced these boring white liveries stock ones in the leagues where it's free to use your self-made one. Fucking shitbox. Oh my god. The view. I think I will try a bit less rear toe. Just felt weird, and I need a tiny bit more front grip. Also, click of pressure above front. Do I have fresh tires? No, I surely do. Easy on the tires yet. So much better in trail braking with some rear toe. Not patient enough, then I had oversteer. Oh, for fuck's sake, that killed my next lifetime too. That was one hell of a stupid mistake. Oops. Ladybags for good exit. pit. Propel back to pit. As it should have done. New tires and go. Hey Moon Valley, it was down a few years ago. If you go to ACC Reddit, at the right part of the page, there's an ACC server link, which links to Jonathan's page, which watches the ACC server, and that will tell you that it's still down or not, and how long it's down, if it is, and how much it was down in the last 30 days. But yes, it was down recently. Fuck's sake. I hate this damn car. The proper shitbox. You are welcome.
Another main, this has been your personal best.
And I won't have enough fuel. Great. Need 1 more liters. I hate this car. Let's try click more. Rake. Right, tires are pretty good, so let's see if I can drive or keep doing stupid mistakes. Finally a somewhat decent lap. Still 43, but a bit better. The AMG is fast. It's super hard to drive fast. Also, you have to like drive the curves like an idiot with it because the hitbox is broken on the AMG. But I know one AMG which is great to drive and fast. It's the GT4. But I agree, I tried to love the GT3 AMG multiple times. Did not work. Just refused to be a nice car. Okay, I will try one more last lap. Not then. The shitbox have the 43.1. Still not a horrible lap, but yeah. Also there is a very good front engine car, which is fast. Has a horse on the front. The Murican horse. Yes! Because it's great to drive. And also finally a Merc which I can drive and have useful laps with it, lap times, and enjoy. And it sounds better than the GT3. Let's see if the chicane gods will give me a decent one. Meh, sort of. Meh. Well, it was the same lap time, so. Oh, we have enough fuel. Yay. I was feared that I couldn't do this.
Box, we have to repair the car.
Almost did a 360. Good. Almost. 2070. Boink. There's no other outsider camp. That's very sad to see. There it comes. There it comes. Beautiful. That's how you go back to pits with this car. Alright. Setup is decent in shitbox terms. Let's save the new quali. 49. Nope. I need this one. Yeah. 55624954. It's the same 55624954 and yep. So I have to do the lap with the proper lighting. Don't forget that. No, it's a V6. V6 turbo. I don't know how many turbos, at least one. And it's around stochastic, so 3 liter-ish.
Green light. Go, go, go.
If you don't know, stochastic is basically the mathematically optimal bore and stroke, which will result half a liter per cylinder.
Lapping validated.
Could I, for the lols, make the intro for this setup video that instead of like usually I do like main straight and I do the first corner, which is a lot of downshifts and like back on throttle, but for this one I would do the crashing into the wall instead. Like most people probably don't watch it, so only you few guys who's here will know the Easter egg. Oh yeah, it's pretty flat. Is it 3 liter or 3.6? Oh come on, I have to do another lap because I went to the grass.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Okay, let's go for the intro. For the sheetbox, less glory. Woohoo! Did the 360. Even a bit more. Yoo-hoo. Lovely. Let's watch it. There it comes, there it comes. I think that will be the picture too, like. There. That's good. Floating car. Yeah, but not the GT3. That's the road-wing version. Alright, gents. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully you enjoyed crashing me a lot of times this damn shitbox. Also, hopefully you learned something useful apart from how to crash the car and do more than 360. You have to hit the corner there. Flying horse, yeah, it's a Pegasus. Shit Pegasus. So, if you want to do a 360, you have to hit this corner. Yeah, aim for the orange. Yeah. That's how you do it. Oh, it bounced again. It's a low rider. Alright, gents. Have a lovely evening and see you probably tomorrow, but I'm not sure I will arrive home soon enough from the cycling. If I will stream something like I have to make Netterton GT4 setup, also learn the car track combo. Never drove it there. And I think I've done all the Hungarorings. So this is done for a while. Maybe I haven't done an AMR, not sure. Anyways, tomorrow or Friday. Have a lovely evening and bid you farewell. Good night. Hitbox.